What's up, guys? Mr. Anon back here with another Raid Shadow Legends video with another mind meal for your cranium. So, I was fortunate enough to come across one of the top tier passive aggressive champions in the game. Now, when I say passive aggressive, I don't mean like your cousin's sister's in-laws that says those subtle things at the dinner table while you're trying to eat your food, right? No, not that kind of subtle passive aggressive. I'm talking about passive aggressive where they have things happening when the other teams think they're having things happening, they're doing things too. So, Valkyrie, there she is in all her glory. And there's a second one. Yes, you see it. There's the second one. I pulled one from Weekly Blues, one from the Sacred that I get from one of the Doom Tower bosses. Now, this is for Carl. This video right here is for Brother Man Carl. If you're watching this, I want you to know that I wish you could have both of them because I don't know what to do with them. Second, we're going to be looking at Mr. Yakarl Sir Does Nothing a lot, okay? Did I start the battle with 2 Valkyries? I did. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that, guys. But Valkyrie definitely needs some upgraded gear. Valkyrie has a passive that whenever the enemy puts buffs on, she's pushing their turn meter back. And I think that's super, super important, right? So when you're in arena and people are going ahead of you or they're going first, Valkyrie is one of those champs that makes them go backwards in time, right? So what you want to do is put 2 on your team and make their turn meter go back even further. I wonder if that works. That would be dope. So I'm going to show you how I have her built. I'm going to show you how I have her mastered. And I'll let you guys be the judge if you think she's worth it. But the greatest thing that you can count on is Valkyrie is a defensive-based champion, meaning she's easy to keep alive, and the most important skill she utilizes that puts a shield up is based on defense. So it's a great, 2 birds with 1 stone kind of thing. And that's what you want. You want champions who entire kit synergizes well with the type of champ they are, right? Why would you have a defensive champ with an attack-based damage, ability? I don't know. Maybe you're over there at Plarium smoking that good stuff. Who knows? They've made it this far and they're making a killing, so I wouldn't say that it's a bad idea. It just gives us something to be all hyped up and extra about, right? So I think that in Valkyrie, you have 2 things, right? You have a lot of sustainability and you have some crowd control, right? Because she's pushing some turn meter back. And that's the kind of turn meter you want, right? That happens without you having to do anything. So every time, for example, Chris takes a hit and they ain't got block debuffs up, they're taking 2 debuffs if you have the accuracy check, right? And with that happening, at the same time, if they're nuking you with an AoE hitter, that debuff, is getting placed on that champion before that damage actually hits the rest of your champions. So if you have a Krisk, you put him either as your aura, even though he doesn't have an aura, you put him as your aura, or you put him second, right? And that makes it so that whenever the damage comes through, he's in line to take the damage before the rest of your teammates, right? And so that allows him to place those debuffs, thus minimizing the damage the rest of the teams take, right? So you have to keep that in mind when you're trying to utilize passive aggressiveness, right? So for anybody with, you know, those good passive ability champions, Yoshi's a good one. Yoshi actually is an interesting one. He has a passive that boosts his turn meter as well. And he does some interesting things. I wish True Fear worked well, and I wish it worked the way it should. But it just doesn't. And when it does, I think Yoshi will become one of those passive-aggressive champions as well. Coronar is also one of those passive-aggressive champions, right? Rotos is a very, very violent passive-aggressive champion, right? Once you hit him, he hits you back. He doesn't really stop hitting you, right? So you take those kinds of things into consideration when the passives happen, right? That's what you want. You want different things happening without you taking a turn, and that gives you an edge that you never had, right? A turn that you never had, or an ability that you didn't have to use, and it's automatically being used. Like Foley. Foley's a great example. He's very passive aggressive. He removes crowd control debuffs, and boosts his turn meter and comes back with passion. So at the end of this round, I'm going to show you guys how I have Valkyrie built, how I have the second one built, what I think the best way to master one of them at least, and some goals for you if you are utilizing Valkyrie for a traditional clan boss team, because she is probably the best counterattack champion for Demon Lord clan boss, because she puts up a shield and counterattack. Martyr's good with the decreased attack, but I think Valkyrie has something there of substance. So, that being said, thank you for watching. I hope everybody's safe and in good health. You know, this is just my quick little Valkyrie and Barbarian Faction Wars run. I mean, I'm sure you guys have hundreds of questions, like, why are you using your Carl? And, like, you know, what's really going on is probably another question you're thinking. But this whole video was made for Carl. Carl, if you're watching, thank you, bud. You actually, you know, helped me realize what's not safe for work and what is. And really appreciate the rest of the clan fam. Anybody who participates in the troll tournaments, you know, if you guys want to come hang out in the server, you're more than welcome to. Just don't come with none of that negativity, or you will get the mecha kick quick. Very quick. And I want to give a quick shout out to Tactical Alliance Gaming. He's going through some personal stuff. If you can and you're willing and you're able, there is a GoFundMe and some support to be had there. He's got a YouTube channel. Also, BGE came back last night, to streaming. And I don't know if he's going to keep playing or continue playing, but he's going to be rolling with us in Galahoo. And I believe, for now, Arcadian Knights is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So shout out to the clan folk and the kin folk and the new folk. You know, for you guys coming and going, I hope that you guys grow in the right direction towards the sun. And, you know, just think about it as a marathon. You know, don't rush to that finish line, because I don't believe there is one in this game. It seems like they just keep extending it, like from a triathlon turning a quadrillion or something, you know what I mean? So every race you think you win in here, you know, there's always somebody doing it faster, better, different, you know. It's just when you thought you had it all figured out, YST comes out with a video and the clan boss does some new things that we don't even know how or why, right? So just be mindful. You know, nobody has everything you have. You don't have everything everybody else has, and you probably don't fully understand what everybody else is going through in their account, right? So everybody's got some learning to do from each other, right? And different perspectives. But if you ain't got time for none of that and you're just a whale and a kraken and you're eating the sharks, I'm proud of you too. So let's check out Valkyrie. My first Valkyrie. I built her in the way that I think is mandatory. Going first in the clan boss setup for Demon Lord with the speeds, right? With the defense. That's all I could ask for, right? And some masteries here. Probably could have went with some different masteries as well, but this was my very first one. When the second one came, I was like, man, I gotta get creative because Valkyrie is such a versatile champ. I went with this set. Now, I don't know how well this defense is gonna hold up, but this is gonna be an interesting build to say the least. So we'll see where that ends up. Maybe it's like a trash build. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But there's DUPE VALK. Good looking out. Oh, look at that. DUPE Mortu. Oh, yeah. He's going to be nasty. He is going to be very nasty slow. Anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys want to see any other champs, you guys want to know a little bit about what I got going on Hydra, stick around. I know I'm not the best content creator. I sure am trying as hard as I can within reason, right? I don't have an awesome camera or an awesome studio. I do everything straight from the mobile. I have never used an auto clicker. I have never used an optimizer. I have used a calculator, and I'm pretty good at maths. And, you know, I ain't no smart person, but, you know, I know a hater when I see one. So if you guys like my content, you guys want to, you know, show some love or some hate, either way, I'm here to stay. I just hope that I can help in some kind of way. So have a good one. Stick around. We're going to have some interesting videos coming out because we got some new champs coming out. And I believe that I think I got a video for you guys in Carl. Stick around. He does some interesting things with turn meter. So yeah. Blah. Blood out.